Yeah, okay.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, okay. Good, sir.
So
Thank you.
what you done in your friend laptop, no, same you have to do in your laptop.
Yeah, I'll adjust by this evening, sir. From
Yeah,
tomorrow onwards, I'll do in my system.
yeah. You got it right. So how
Yeah,
to download and how to
yeah, okay,
update?
okay. I got it, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Chandu.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you have to do is in the GoToMeeting window, there is an option available like switch to desktop version with cross arrows. From bottom
Yeah,
to top, you can see.
exactly.
Okay, when you click on that small application, it will going to download. It will install. You need to install. Click on run. Okay. After that, automatically it will log out and log in automatically.
Okay, but unfortunately, I'm
After
trying
that,
to
you need to
bypass.
select computer audio. That's it. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Already I downloaded that GoToMeeting launcher, but
Yeah,
unfortunately,
install that one.
okay. I don't
Go
know
to download
the.
folder. Go to
Yeah,
download
but
folder. There is a GoToMeeting will be launcher will be there. Double click, run, click OK. Automatically you will going to log out and log in. That application will do automatically.
yeah, exactly, but I don't know why my computer is deleting from the downloads that application. Once I going
Why
to the
so?
downloading, it's deleting from the uh, from my laptop.
Is it official? It's a personal laptop or it's your company
Personal
laptop?
laptop. Personal laptop.
Then why it is deleting then?
Is removing from my downloads. Anyway, we will let me discuss it in tomorrow. I will try to then after we finish the class.
Okay,
You
I'll
can
do
go
one
ahead with
thing.
that. Otherwise, you can
Yeah,
send me the link today's one.
yeah. Shravan is going to share the video. No need to worry.
Yeah, that please. Only for
Yeah.
today itself. Otherwise, tomorrow onwards I do myself.
Shravan, you have to send video, recorded session to Chandu.
Okay, sir.
I'm dropping here my mail ID.
Yeah. So where you stopped? Only demo you took, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, .NET framework. So what's the .NET framework? Any idea? Chandu, Raghavendra?
No, sir.
Here. First, I'll write the definition. Then I'll give real-time examples so that you can understand. So what is a framework? Why
Mm-hmm.
they declared? Sorry, why they defined frameworks? What is the use? Now, so what is a framework is? It's a platform. It's a platform where you can develop different types of application using different languages, okay, which are supported by .NET. Now, that is
Mm-hmm.
also referred with what it consists of means .NET framework consists of predefined classes and specifications where all .NET supported languages need to follow. Is it clear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'll give real-time examples so that you can compare what's the main, the important point, why they define, what are the things it contain in the framework. Okay. Now, so tell me, whenever any state assembly passes some rules and regulations, where it will going to affect?
In the state only.
In the state only, right? Now, so if same thing is passed from parliament,
Whole country.
It will affect whole country.
whole country, right? Now
Mm-hmm.
understand what is the concept here is the state should follow the central rule as well as its own rule.
Yep.
Its own rule is depends, but mandatory is central rule. They
Central.
need to follow. There is no what you can say. There is no option or exception available there. right? It is mandatory to follow the rules and regulations which are passed in Parliament. Same here also. .NET framework is just like Parliament. Each individual language will have its own rules and regulations like semantic and syntax rules. Including that, it is mandatory to follow the rules or specifications which are defined in framework. Question is just why they define framework. Remember what Microsoft done is they collected n number of languages. They are placed on a single platform. Understand? They placed on a single platform. Okay. Now, when they place on single platform, they need to communicate with each other. Understand? Each language they need to communicate with each other. There, individual languages will have their own syntax and semantic rules. That is very difficult to communicate. So that they define some rules they need to follow, so that they can communicate with each other. That is called .NET framework. Here, it is just like a parliament. Each language in .NET is related to each individual states in India. So any rules defined in framework should be followed by all the .NET supported languages while developing an application. Where it's a platform, you can develop any number of different types of application using different types of languages which are supported by .NET. Is it clear now?
Mm-hmm.
What is a framework?
Sorry?
No. .NET? Sorry, any questions?
Nothing but
No, sir.
Framework architecture. So what the architecture consists of? It consists of different layers there.
Mm-hmm.
Now bottommost layer is always
Operating system.
system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Above that, CLR. What is CLR? Common Language Runtime.
Mm-hmm.
Now above that, base class library. Above that, different types of applications. So what you know already. So which I took in demo.
Mm-hmm.
Windows, web, mobile,
While.
etc. Including there is one more concept called ADO.NET. I will explain here. Okay, just briefly. So in detail we'll going to see after C#. Now, upmost is advanced features like web services, WCF, etc. Now, top you are going to choose language. Okay. Now let's see one by one. In terms of usage, understand in terms of usage. So what is OS? It's a collection of packages where user will make use of these packages for his own purpose. For example, in file what you are using, okay, notepad, wordpad, right, calculator, etc. These are all built-in OS. Remember, built-in packages which are available in the OS. So we are going to make use of those packages for our own purpose. Now, in terms of technical, what's the OS? OS consists of bootable files which will going to run the application, end-user applications. Clear? Now, what is CLR? Common Language Runtime. So this is the main part. Heart of the framework is CLR. Now, what is CLR is? It's an engine which runs .NET application on OS. Understand? It is an engine which runs .NET application on OS. Without CLR, you cannot run any .NET application on OS. See, if you don't have CLR, you cannot run any application on any OS until unless you have CLR. If only CLR exists, then you can run the application, but you cannot modify the application. Clear? Okay. Now, where CLR exists, CLR is present in .NET Framework. It always sit above the OS. It always sit above the OS because it is all conversion process, everything is going to taken care by CLR.
Yeah.
Okay, conversion process, everything, because that's the main source which will going to convert the code which is present in MSL into binary so that it will OS can execute on this platform. Okay. Now, same thing if you compare in Java also. Java consists of JVM. What is JVM? Java Virtual Machine. Without JVM, you cannot run any Java application. So almost JVM is equal to here CLR. These are called runtime environments, remember. Okay, runtime environment. That is very important. Remember, CLR is very important. Now, base class library. What is a base class library? I already explained. It is a collection of clauses, predefined clauses, where each class consists of methods, properties, events, etc. Where developer will make use of these classes for developing different types of applications. It's clear? What are base class libraries?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, nothing but already predefined classes are there, will be there in the .NET framework. We are going to make use of those classes. Now, ADO.NET, sorry, application. So I already explained. So what are applications? Different types of application you can develop. What are Windows applications? What are Windows applications?
Calculator.
Yes, sir.
Notepad, calculator.
Yes. Okay, those are all Windows
Windows
applications.
applications.
Now, what are web applications?
Applications which use net like social networking,
Yes.
Facebook,
Yes. Now, what are mobile application?
mobile applications
Mobile
like
apps.
games.
There are, yes, 3 different types of mobile apps are there. Built-in
Yeah.
apps, product-based apps, internet-based apps, etc. Clear?
Yeah.
Now, ADO.NET. What is ADO.NET is? Before going to ADO.NET, so let's see first why we need ADO.NET. Okay. Just I'm going to give brief introduction here regarding ADO. In detail, I'll take so when I complete C#. Okay. Now, what is it? why we need ADO.NET is, remember, .NET application cannot interact directly with database. So it need an interface. So it need an interface called ADO.NET, where ADO.NET is consist of data objects, which makes .NET application to interact with database. What is ADO.NET stands for?
It's an interface.
Active X data objects for .NET. Now what is a .NET, you know? Alright. Network enabled technology. Is it clear? Is a .NET a network enabled technology? So why we need ADO.NET means .NET application, if you develop it, cannot directly interact with database. It need a mediator or else interface. Okay. So which will going to allow .NET application to interact with database. So it consists of data objects. Remember. Okay. It consists of data objects which will make to interact with database. Okay. Now. Advanced features. So what are advanced features? Web services. So what is web services? You know one thing, daily each and every person generally who are having smartphone, they are going to make use of web services. Okay. So I'll give you an example, you'll understand. Now first I'll write the definition so that you can understand what is a web service, then I'll give a real-time example. It's a method which is defined in web server, nothing but some server, and its service is utilized by external world. Okay, so web services, it is a method which is defined in web server, nothing but someone is going to define the method in some server. So you're going to publish his own link, so that link is utilized by any platform. Remember, any platform on any technology by anybody. Okay. Now, so let's see with example first. So best example for web services is weather report app in your mobile. How it will work? You have smartphone, right? Both of you, Ravindra, Chandu.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How it will work? Simply it will show, right? Your temperature, Fahrenheit or Celsius, or else hot or cold or rainy.
Yeah, it will show all things, sir.
How? Sorry?
Adri, the application will connect to the server, the related server. Then the application retrieve the data from the server and it will show to the user.
Not only server involves, remember here. Three devices it will going to include. So how going to interact with all the three? See here, I'll write the steps. See, generally, so nowadays everything is on GPS. GPS is there automatically show before that I'm saying. So first, enter city name and click on search. Okay, click on search. When you click on search, what happens? Consider you are a client. Okay. When you click on search, it will make a request, nothing but it means client. Make a request to the server. To the server to call web service method. To call web service method. Now, next. What web service method consists of? Remember, web service method consists of APIs. What is API? Application Programmer Interface. Okay. Now, who is going to provide API? Remember, in India, so it is provided by MDI, Meteorological Department of India. They are going to publish their own services links, so anybody can make use of its service. Okay. Now, what web service method consists? APIs. What API will do? API will interact with database server of MDI. Understand? I am taking MDI as an example. So API will interact with the database server of MDI. Okay. Fifth. So web service method will interact with database server of MDI through API, get the data, okay? So WSM will interact with database server through API. Through API it will get the instant, remember, instant on that particular time when it make a request to the server, database server, on that time what data it is there on particular city it will going to access. Then result will be sent back to the client or mobile through server. This is all these steps will going to process will going to take place within fraction of second. Right? Just if you click on cloud symbol icon there in the weather, it will show directly. If GPS is there, automatically it will take the location and display. If GPS facility is not there, you need to enter manually with city name. Is it clear now?
Yes.
So not only this, understand. Just a minute. Okay. See, understand not only this one. So what are the other example you can give for web services are like this. Stock exchange, stock information. Okay. So all country names in the world. So do you think each and every fellow is going to enter the country names? 200 and 240 country names?
No.
No, they are going to make use of web services. What about stock exchange? So if you see any news channel, they are going to have a horizontal bar scrolling bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
They are going to get instant up and downs in the share markets.
Yeah.
How? Using APIs.
APIs.
Sorry, web service methods.
Okay.
Is it clear? That is API service provided by SEBI. Okay. Is it clear now? Now remember, web services supports only HTTP protocol. Now what is HTTP protocol? Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Did you observe any time? So all website start with
HTTP.
Why so? Why? Remember, HTTP is a user-friendly to firewall. Always remember, what is a firewall means? It is going to restrict unauthorized accessing of a system or data outside. Okay, so if you make any request or response through HTTP, no system is going to restrict around the world. Remember, no system, because it is a user-friendly to firewall. Friendly to firewall means it will simply allow. It won't restrict. So that's why always remember, websites always starts with HTTP protocol. Clear now?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, question is just where WCF comes now. Then see, not only HTTP protocol exists in the market. There are other protocols also exist. TCP, Transmission Control Protocol, peer-to-peer protocol, nothing but system to system, MSMQ protocol, Microsoft message queuing system generally used for sending emails. Then HTTPS, Secure Socket Layer for HTTP protocol. Remember, web services doesn't support above protocol. To make use of web services in this protocol, you need to make use of WCF. What is WCF? Windows Communication Foundation. Is it clear? Any questions here? This is regarding .NET Framework architecture. Any questions, Chandu, Ravindra?
So you said that web service doesn't support typo protocol, right?
Web services doesn't support these protocols.
It support only HTTP.
Only HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Clear now?
Yeah. Okay. Clear. Sir.
Yeah.
What about this WCF, Badri?
That is Windows Communication Foundation.
Okay.
Need in detail?
Okay.
That will comes under advanced .NET.
That's fine.
Okay. Just I give introduction so that you need to know what is a web services, even if they ask any interview. So you need to give an explanation so that you can understand that you have knowledge on that. Because that is very important. Nowadays, very much demand in the market. Remember. The best and simple example is, see, here, there is a US country is there, China country is there. They'll have their own protocol. They'll have, even China will have their own protocol. Each country, okay, both the countries, they'll have their own servers. They'll have their own servers. They'll have their own protocols. They'll have their own architecture, right? Different languages, right? Question raises, how these two servers will going to communicate to access the data? Question raises, right?
Yes,
see,
sir.
one still real-time example. Think you people are from Europe. You know only French. I know only Hindi or English or Kannada or Telugu, whatever regional language here. Now, how these two people are going to communicate? Even these two people stay together. What about their accommodation? What about their culture? What about their food having? Right? What about their making a dish? What are the ingredients they are going to put on while making a dish? Everything is going to differ, right?
Yeah.
Then how they can communicate with each other then? If you consider different server architecture protocol from each country, here comes this one.
Windows
It's clear? Through WCF. Anybody can make a request from any protocol. Endpoints will convert that into its local format. That is SOAP format. It will going to understand by local system. It will generate the result. Again, from endpoint while going out, it will convert that into same format. Then send it to Chinese server, so that China server can understand it. That work is done by WCF. That's why very much demand in the market. WCF, web services, WCF, and MEC architecture. Okay. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
No. .NET framework components. So what are the different types of components which are present in .NET Frame? First one, CLS. So what is CLS? Common Language Specification. Okay. So what are these common language specification means? Remember, it is a collection of specifications where all .NET supported languages need to follow while developing different types of applications. Is it clear? So .NET supports multiple languages. Each language will have their own rules and regulations. To understand, they define some language specification, collection of language specification where all languages, .NET supported languages need to follow those specification while developing a application or process. Clear? Second, CTS. What is CTS? Common Type System. Now, what is a common type system? Remember, each language will have their own syntax and semantics, right? Including types. Now, question is this: how other language can understand which is defined in one particular language? So, other language cannot understand the type which is defined in particular language. That may be C# or VB, anything. So other language cannot understand. I will give example here, you'll understand. Okay. Now, to understand, so what they done is, first type should be converted into CTS, Common Type System, so that all languages can understand the type or else access the type. Now I'll give an example so that you can understand. So how it is, how they developed, how they implemented here CTS. So I gave already this example. C# is a, so if you type int, it indicates integer in C#, right? In VB, you have to type full integer. But remember, if you type int, if any variable declared in C#, it cannot understand by VB, right? It cannot make use of in VB application. Then what they done is convert that into common type system. If the code is written in system.in32, any language can understand it is an integer. Is it clear now? Chandu and Ravindra. Is it clear? Okay. That's why you are going to make use of common system. These are all background process, remember. You no need to worry. Everything is background process. Third, JIT. What is JIT?
Just in time.
Just-in-time compiler. What is a just-in-time compiler? It will convert MSIL code into binary language. Remember? .NET conversion process.
Yeah.
Okay. Fourth, GC. What is GC? Garbage collector. What is a garbage collector? It is a automatic memory management. So what is automatic memory management? So before going to that, just you need to know regarding background. Malloc. So what is this malloc and calloc means? When you create a object, okay, you need to allocate a memory for object, store it, make use of that object, and remove it. Nothing but you need to clear it. So after using. So that is a procedure what you are going to apply. But here in .NET what they done is they removed that manual procedure, implemented with automatic GC, garbage collector. Now what GC consists of? GC consists of finalizer method. Now what is this finalizer method will do? Finalizer method will collect the objects which are in idle, which are unused, and which are already its operation is completed. Those objects are collected in finalizer method. Now whenever program execution completes, so whenever insufficient of memory occurs, then GC come into action, delete all the objects which are present in finalizer method. GC come into action and deletes all the objects which are present in finalizer method. Is it clear now? Any questions? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
Yeah, good.
Okay. So I'll stop here. And remember, these are all specifications these are all components which are present in framework, remember.
Yeah,
Okay.
.NET framework.
Whatever I explained here at the top, which consists here only within this framework. Yeah. It's clear?
Yeah. Sure.
Don't be confused that framework architecture is different. Apart from these layers, it is everything is included in a architecture.
Yeah.
I'm saying inside architecture, those 4 components.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't create in your folder.
.NET levels की और इन्होंने increment
So kindly let me know your mail IDs, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. First Chandu.
The code is KODURI.
Keyword DURI. Keyword DURI.
Raghavendra RAGH.
It's there. I'm copying. You can see on the screen. If any mistakes are there, let me know.
Yeah.
Chandu, always you should start mail IDs with your name, then you can keep anything at last.
But unfortunately, at
There's
that
a
time I
procedure
can't.
you need to follow always whenever you are going to create an account. So first start with your name. Then you can add your surname or else whatever character or number is there, then you can add at the end. The reason is only one thing. If many in number of Chandus starts, then it is very difficult to find your name.
Exactly, Badri. But unfortunately, at that time, in long ago, I tried to create with my name, but unfortunately, at that time, I can't get the at the maximum. So that's why I fixed it like this.
Now what happened, I no need to remember Chandu, I need to remember now Kodori.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing I'm facing every time.
Yeah. Okay then. So take care, see you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
And Raghavendra, when I close GoToMeeting, remember there is a pop-up will going to raise. You need to check the checkbox, convert it. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay then. Take
And
care.
one more thing,
Bye.
Raghavendra, can you please send the video file to my email?
Yeah, okay, I'll send.
Thank you, Raghavendra. Thank you, Badri.
Okay then. Take care. Bye.